taking on the Detroit Lions. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Ford Field. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Right to the air, here is Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. Down the right sideline, and down to the 27-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat, 49 yards.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. In motion goes Raymond. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Escaping the pressure right. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. Flushed out right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Teddy Bridgewater. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Will Harris. So already trailing, Charles, they opted to try to take a shot on their first play from scrimmage. Obviously, that one didn't pan out.
Absolutely not. And how about the momentum that's being created now? You score, you take it away. Big.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 47 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
On first down, Tagovailoa dancing to his left. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Tua sets up to pass it. Forced out to his left. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Hill diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill laying himself out in the end zone. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play. And now it's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here. Taking it right down Broadway.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room.
And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Well, I think I need an oxygen mask after those last 2 plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection that led to the block.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was. And now the rookie's free. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 72 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They'll run with Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
The 2 are going to try and throw for it. He's got it at the 2. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. To throw is Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And some room to maneuver. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Goff going to get this to Gibbs. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Goff. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. Touchdown! Jamison Williams hauling that one in from Jared Goff. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Tua now on first down. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. St. Brown in motion right. After the interception, here's Goff. Flush to his right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Goff. That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up. And look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
Boy, what an incredible way to end the half. A chance for a late 3, but instead it turns into 6 points the other direction.
And how about the team that got the 6 points going in the other direction? They were thinking, I don't know if I even want to go into the locker room at the half. Head coach going to be upset. Instead, got to feel pretty good.
And oh, it's blocked. The Lions pick it up. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. That is a play that you just do not see very often, maybe a couple times a year. The blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the kicker. Oftentimes, it's going to bounce off his hands or chest and head the other direction.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Berrios now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through.
That one back, incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Tua. Open man is Waddle, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. Buying time to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
On second down, Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. And no sign of Tua departing. Fourth down, they're going for it. Tua on fourth down, being chased out left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Now it's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on third. Goff. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting, and he's able to convert for 3.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 78 yards. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Counter play. Here's Gibbs. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
113 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And they will take a knee here. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they take a knee.
On 4th down, Goff to the sidelines, and Detroit has Riley Patterson out there for the field goal.
And remember, he had one blocked earlier.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
Here's 1st and 10.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua.
Throw caught by H.A.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Looking to pass. Tua. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Will Harris.
Down the sideline he goes.
Down under 2.